Hey everybody! I'm really excited to be here with you today. Today is the Fall Essentials class, making autumn even more special with our essential oils. It is such a privilege for me to be here teaching you about these wonderful essential oils. They have really changed the way I do health in my family, or healthcare in my family and with my friends. Um, So I love supporting people through their natural, healthy lifestyle. Okay, this is what I love to empower people to look to natural solutions before looking to toxic um, synthetic drugs. Right. So you want to look to nature first. Nature works with our bodies, and there's no side effects. Your body will do with it what it can, and it will use it. Um, unlike medicine and synthetic drugs, right? That have come with a long side effect list. Especially if you've heard any commercials lately, we all know the long list of side effects it comes with. So one of my goals is to empower people to realize that there are so many natural options out there and how to use them properly. Okay, so if you have any questions about this, if this is you're new to a natural living, then there is no question you can't ask. Okay, please don't hesitate to contact me and ask me your questions. And so it is my hope that you will be comfortable on how to use the essential oils, bring them into your home so that when something arises this fall, winter, or in the future, that you are prepared and know what to do. All right? You are your own best wellness advocate. You are your own best doctor. You know your body better than anybody else. So if you have the tools in your home, then you can be prepared for anything that comes your way. All right, so why I chose doTERRA. So I'm going to talk about these doTERRA essential oils today. Why I chose doTERRA, one of the reasons is because of their co-sourcing impact. Now, we all know that the environment in which a plant grows is extremely important. So the lavender in my garden is going to be different than the lavender in your garden. It's also going to be different than the lavender in Bulgaria or France, right? The medicinal properties, it might look the same on the outside, but the medicinal properties on the inside are going to be different based on where it grows, what kind of soil you have, what kind of nutrients are in the soil, right? So in this co-sourcing impact, doTERRA get, they harvest the plants, the herbs, where they're grown most naturally. So in the proper altitude, the proper climate, in the proper season, and with the proper soil. So it's it's a far beyond superior product in my mind, based on the research that I've done and all the information that they disclose about their products. They truly are about purity. That is one thing that they really, really do stand by. They won't mess with purity. That is very important. And it is extremely important to me. As I do my research on all the different products that I take, I want to know that if I'm going to put it in my body, if I'm going to put it on my body, with the skin being the greatest absorption system that we have, if I'm going to put it on my body, in my body, give it to my kids, I want to make sure that I'm getting the best possible product. And I have no doubt that that's what I'm getting with doTERRA. So that's what the co-sourcing is a huge deal. They teach their farmers how to properly harvest their fields so that they can get the highest quality product, but also sustainability, right? It takes a lot of plants to make a bottle of essential oil. So sustainability is extremely important. We don't want to ruin our forests. We don't want to ruin the fields, and then all of a sudden, a few years down the road, the farmer can't produce anymore, right? No, this is a lifelong commitment that we want to be able to produce all the time. So sustainability is extremely important, and it's part of their co-sourcing impact. The other reason, one of the other reasons I love the doTERRA essential oils and that I've chosen to use the doTERRA essential oils is the purity I was talking about. They are certified pure and therapeutic grade. So there's different grades of essential oils out there. there are, most of the essential oils out there are synthetic. Okay, so if you're going to the grocery store, even the health food store, anywhere, you are getting a synthetic grade essential oil. That is because there is no regulation on essential oils out there. So due to the lack of regulation, people can really just put it, as long as there's 3% essential oil in this bottle, a company can put anything else they want in the other 97%. So in this bottle, it's a 15 milliliter bottle. As long as I had 7 drops of lavender in here, I can put anything else I want in here that might resemble it, that might dilute it, and I can call it 100% pure essential oil. All right. So it's a little twisted. It totally sucks, and that's why it's so important to do your research. Okay. So I have done my research, and that's what I'm here to share with you. So what happens is doTERRA, because of the purity standards and ethics they truly have as a company, is that they have every liter of essential oil gets tested by a third party, okay, a neutral party, a third party that will test it and see what is in their oils, all right? And then they go so far as to disclose what's in those oils. So on the bottom of your bottle, once you purchase the doTERRA essential oils, you're going to see a little code on the bottom. That code is, if you go to source2you.org, they will tell you, you can put in the code here, and they'll tell you exactly what's in your bottle, all the medicinal properties that are in your bottle. And if it's pure, you will see a big difference in the product. So the certified pure therapeutic grade is that it's not synthetic, for one. It hasn't been diluted with a bunch of chemicals to make it seem like you're getting lavender when really you're getting a lavender scent with a bunch of chemicals in it. And that's why I will say that it's not ingestible. Therapeutic grade means potency. Okay, so now we have, you know, if I were to do 1 drop of the peppermint, it's like 27 cups of tea. 27 cups of tea. There's no way I can drink that. So we're looking at potency here. And that's also very important if you're using these as medicine, whether it be for mood management, whether it be for physical health, whether it be any meditation practice. These oils have the therapeutic properties that you're looking for. And they have 0 fillers, 0 synthetics, pesticides, any contaminants of any kind. They are all tested to make sure that they are unadulterated oils and that they're grown by experienced farmers from their indigenous land. Okay, that is extremely important to me. And I do hope that it's important to you too. I love the saying, friends don't let friends buy their essential oils from the supermarket. All right, and that's so true. It is, I really can't let people, now that I know what I know, go do that. I used to get them from the supermarket too. We've all done it, but now we know better, right? So the testing is really something that blows, that really differentiates doTERRA from other companies. So I will also post a video on our page later on my Healthy Family Classes. I love this video of, it's a YouTube video with Dr. Hill on CPTG oils. You can also search it. CPTG oils is certified pure therapeutic grade, and it explains the difference on that. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you check it out on YouTube, and I will post the link in my Facebook page as well so that you can follow up with it, okay? And then let's see here. So how do we use the essential oil? So I'm kind of doing this intro, obviously, and then we'll get to specifically fall stuff, right? That's because this is a fall essential oils class. But I need to cover some of the basics, make sure that everybody on here understands where I'm coming from and understands how to use them before I get into it. So, so there are 3 ways to use the essential oils, right? You can use them in a diffuser, right? Here, I got my diffuser here. So you can use them in a diffuser, and that's a great way for the whole family to get a benefit of the oils, right? Because I can diffuse the oils in my home. And if I'm doing something like an immune booster oil in the fall, the whole family is breathing it in, and the whole family is getting that therapeutic benefit that the oils have. So it's a great way to maximize and use your oils. It's also, if you're hosting, or if there's a lot of grumps that woke up that morning, you can really diffuse the energy that you need and create more. And one of the reasons is because how it works with our body. So when we breathe something in, it supports our respiratory function, and we all know that if you're getting more oxygen, or maybe you don't know, but if you're breathing in deep and you're getting more oxygen, your brain is getting more oxygen, you feel better, okay? But then there's the other therapeutic benefit, as when you breathe in the oils, because they are so pure, they have direct access to the emotional part of our brain, and they can help break that negative cycle that we might be in, or that somebody else might be in, and trigger happy thoughts and happy moods. So it's a wonderful way to start our day, or to host people and have them come in our home and smell some wonderful aroma. So the aromatically is a great way to use them. The second way to use essential oils is topically, using them topically. And for the fall, I do love the On Guard. This is their sanitizing spray. And this is a great one for now, because what you can do, On Guard is their protective blend. It has all kinds of properties to help antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial, antifungal, all that in a bottle. So instead of your gross antibacterial soaps that you might find elsewhere, just carry this around, put one in your kid's backpack, and then you can just spray your hands, clean your hands, and we have now nice clean hands and an immune booster. So if you have seen some of my other classes, you'll know the On Guard is not only has antibacterial properties from the plants that it has, but it also has immune boosting properties from the clove being extremely high in antioxidants. So just a simple spray disinfects your hands, but yet boosts your immune system. It's one of my favorite products for that. So you can use them topically like that for cleaning on your hands, but also I love to use them in my face cream. I love to use them in different lotions, also for soreness of muscles, different things like that. You can use it topically and it will absorb into your skin, right? And then the last way, which I'm going to hit on a lot today in today's class with the fall, is internally. Internal use of these oils is one of my favorite ways to use them. I use them in all ways, but it is one of my favorite ways that I can cook with them. I can take them under my tongue. I can put them in my water and get the therapeutic benefits that it offers. Now, in all the research that I've done, I do want to disclose that I only recommend the doTERRA ones that I trust to take internally. So don't assume that you can just use any brand of essential oil internally. Because the quality and purity does vary a lot. On these bottles, you will see that you have a little grid here, right? This little grid, just like you would see on your cereal box, this grid shows you that you can take it internally, okay? It's the supplemental facts. Now, not all plants were made to ingest, right? Not all plants are out there. You don't eat bark off of tree, right? So depending on where the oil comes from will depend really if you can ingest it or not. So things like Douglas fir trees. We don't really harvest our fir trees and ingest them. So this one here, right? This one here will not have the grid. That's an easy way to see that you won't take it internally. It's still safe to use topically and aromatically, but you won't ingest these. So anything with a grid, right? Anything with these grids on here, you know that that's a quick, easy way to know that you can take it internally. And so this is, here I have my cup of coffee, and I have some wonderful cardamom in it today. It's a yummy fall coffee, and it tastes so good. Another yummy fall coffee I love to do is using the On Guard or even a peppermint. I love to do things like that, using them internally. I do lemon in my water. Lemon in my water is wonderful. Many people here at the restaurants will put lemon in your water. It's wonderful to help detox, right? And then lemon essential oil, for me, it's actually less expensive for me to use the oil than it is to buy all the lemons. I go through less lemons than using the bottle, and it saves me a lot of money. So that's a great way to do lemon in your water, do other citrus oils in the water as well. Those are great ways to get you to drink more water as well, right? So not always all the sodas and things. You can flavor your water. So that's a great way to do it. So some of the top essential oils for the fall are clove, ginger, cinnamon. We cook with those all the time, right? With our desserts and some of our autumn recipes. Those are wonderful warm scents and flavors. And then we have our herbaceous oils like oregano and rosemary and basil. Those are wonderful ones for more hearty meals, for some of our meats, things like that. So if you have a favorite fall oil that you love to use, please feel free to share it. I'd love to hear what it is. And so I'm going to get into some of the recipes I love to use for the fall, right? So in the fall, it all kind of starts with the weather changing. It kind of puts our bodies into a little bit more stress mode when it changes. There's more darkness. And then our immune systems get challenged as well with Halloween candy and holiday parties and different indulgences that we might do. So it's important to keep our immune system strong, right? So there are many things that we can do to keep our immune system strong, and I am going to talk about how the oils can help support them today. Benjamin Franklin once said that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So it's important to keep our immune boosted ahead of time so that you can handle the different changes in your life, right? So one way that I've really been doing this regularly this year, the fall is a hard time for me personally with the leaves falling and some extra molds in the air. I am more sensitive to that. So what I love to do here is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. I do a drop of each. And you can put it in your big water glass, or you could do it even just in a little shot glass of water and take that internally. It's a wonderful way to help take your immune system to the next level. So the lavender really helps reduce the anxious feelings, and it helps promote peaceful sleep. The peppermint is really good for respiratory function and clear breathing. And we have the lemon that helps support the respiratory function as well. So I know that when I'm having some allergies and feeling, kind of that anxiousness of not feeling well and everything kind of coming up, when I take this trio here, it just calms the system down so that I can relax and let my immune system take care of what it needs to. So it's really been wonderful, and it's something I won't go without in the fall for sure. The next thing is the On Guard. So I talked a little bit about the On Guard earlier with the spray, right? This is something you can carry around. But the On Guard is such an amazing product. So you can use it, again, you can diffuse it in your home so that everybody gets the benefit, the immune benefits from it. But they also have like a toothpaste. So you're getting it in every way. Toothpaste. I have a cleaner here. Where's my cleaner here? We have our cleaner. So this On Guard cleaner, you can clean your home with it. Disinfect, clean all the areas of your home during this time. So they have recipes on the side for it too. How to create your multi-purpose cleaner, how to do for dishes and for bathrooms, right? And so I have the On Guard cleaner just here in a spray bottle. I do have it in glass because citrus oils over time can break away at the plastics. So I have it in a glass spray bottle, and then I can go around and just clean with the On Guard. And then we have the beadlets as well. They're little mini capsules, and it's about a half drop of On Guard, and it's so wonderful because even my kids can take it. So earlier, actually this weekend, my kids woke up and they were kind of acting a little sniffly. Gave them an On Guard beadlet, and it kicked it in the butt. And so I just kind of gave them a beadlet a couple times that day and the next day, and now they're all fine and doing well. So The beetlets is a great way to take it internally without having to taste a little bit of the spiciness that the On Guard has with the clove in there and cinnamon. So a great way for kids as well as for adults. I love to just take the On Guard straight up under my tongue. You can also put it in your coffee. So there's lots of ways to use that product. If there's a way that you enjoy it, again, please share. So in the fall, we're going on those beautiful hikes. The deep blue is also a wonderful oil to use for sore muscles and things like that, right? Sore muscles, any inflammation, any tender joints, anything. The deep blue is wonderful to help us get through those times as well. So let's see here. All right, so once again, in prevention, with the holidays coming, we want to also make sure that we are on the top of our game, right? So we want to make sure that we're eating as best we can, even though there might be some indulgences here and there. We want to make sure that we're still getting all the nutrients we can. So that's where the Lifelong Vitality Pack comes in. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is a whole food nutrition for your body. So there's the multivitamin, there's your omega oils, and a cellular health, cellular vitality complex. And those three together really help the immune system and your body function as a whole. It gives you more energy, gives you more nutrients that your body can then utilize, right? So altogether, it's also very anti-inflammatory. Can help support any inflammation happening in the body from all the sugars that we've been eating, right? So those things are those daily things that we do, our Lifelong Vitality, that's something I take every day, the lemon in my water, the On Guard, those daily things that we do are what are going to prevent anything in the future, help keep us strong. With the holidays coming, if you're lacking, you need a little extra energy, the Mito 2 Max is a wonderful product for that. It has all of your adaptogens and some of the whole foods that help with energy and stamina. So that's the Mito 2 Max. The Slim and Sassy, also wonderful to carry around when you're going to holiday parties. They have the gum, which is really great. When you're going to a holiday party and you know there's going to be some foods that you really want, but you're not actually hungry, right? This will help curb those cravings. So it's wonderful. You take that and no more of those cravings. You actually just eat what you're hungry for and not overeat like that. And then if you happen to overeat, it's really helpful with the peppermint to help digest and just kind of boost that metabolism. So it's wonderful both ways and help manage the weight for that. There's a whole line of the Slim and Sassy products too, so you can definitely check that out. So based on your current health goals will depend on which products are right for you, and that's something that we can definitely talk about. doTERRA has a wonderful blog. You can also check out some of the do-it-yourself products, some recipes. It's doTERRA.com. You can just search for their blog. And I'm going to share some of my favorite recipes as well. We recently did a holiday class. I have some more holiday classes coming up. If that's something that interests you to get together, get some friends together, make some gifts for people, or just make your own gifts for people, or make something for yourself, treat yourself over the holidays. We did this wonderful sugar scrub. It's so wonderful, festive fall sugar scrub. So this one, you're going to use sugar and coconut oil. And then you're going to add, you can add some cassia, clove, and ginger if you want it more fall. And there's some other ones if you want it more Christmas holiday smelling as well. There's different ones we can use. But for the fall sugar scrub, it's a wonderful cassia oil, which is like a sweet cinnamon, and clove and ginger. Those are wonderful. It's a wonderful recipe to do for your sugar scrub. Make sure that you feel fabulous for all the upcoming holidays, festivities. And if your skin is feeling really dry, then we can also do a different kind of scrub. So the ginger lime brown sugar scrub is a wonderful scrub to do. So we're going to use brown sugar and turbinado sugar for this one. and then some coconut oil still. We're going to use some lime and ginger. And that is a wonderful way to really do a deep exfoliation of your skin. And then you can store it in an airtight container and then just scrub a little bit over your hands or your body, anywhere that you need. And then just rinse it off and pat dry. It's wonderful. So this is another great doTERRA recipe. We can also do, anytime you have, you've been out raking, you've been out working hard, and you just need a good salve, a soothing salve for your body, for your hands, for your anything, then the frankincense is so wonderful to help with the skin. It's really, really wonderful supporting for skin health. So that's a great one that you can use. You can use grapeseed oil, almond oil, some beeswax, vitamin E oil, and just kind of put some frankincense. You can put some lavender, cypress, melaleuca, eucalyptus, any of those wonderful oils. You can really just make a salve out of that. Melt the beeswax, put the oils in, and then let it cool off, and that makes a nice salve for your skin as well. So if there's a recipe I'm mentioning and you want specific recipe, I'm happy to share that with you, okay? And again, on the Facebook page, Healthy Family Classes, I will post some of these recipes, all right? Some of the other things that we've been making at our holiday parties, our holiday classes, has been room sprays. Room sprays are extremely lovely, extremely popular this time of year. We make wonderful gifts as well. And there's so many different variations based on what you want to create in the room, right? So there's different ones. You can grab frankincense, Douglas fir, grapefruit. Those make a wonderful combination for a room spray. So depending on what you want, there's some more holiday ones. I love to do one if you have an artificial Christmas tree coming up. I know some people have already started putting them up. You can make one with that pine smell, and so it smells like a real live tree, even though it's not. So those are some yummy room sprays too for the holidays. And then let's see. Oh, the candy cane fans. Of course, we have lots of those around. The peppermint is so yummy. It really, really reminds you of candy canes, just smelling it right out of the bottle. So a fun scrub to make for those who love candy canes would be using your white sugar, fractionated coconut oil, and then using peppermint essential oil. And it's really good for soothing the muscles as well, and just bringing that circulation around to your body. That's a wonderful one to do for those who want a candy cane scrub. So some of the other recipes I wanted to go over are some of the recipes that we could also use in the kitchen. So like I said, I love to use my essential oils in the kitchen, right? And so we can use them for our pumpkin pies. We can use them to make dips. We can use them on our chickens or on our meats, anything like that where you're using some of the herbs. There's some great recipes on the doTERRA blog, and again, I'll share some in the Facebook page as well. One of the tips, sometimes you don't want a whole drop of the essential oil when you're using it. So what you can do is you just grab a toothpick, and then you can put it in there, and then you'll just get a part of a drop. You won't get a full drop of the essential oil, so sometimes you don't need that whole thing. So you just put a toothpick in maybe your basil, and then you swirl that into your dip, right? So, or you could do that with the rosemary, wonderful recipes like that. So I love to do veggie dips and things like that with that, like a ranch dressing even, anything in my sauces. You can put it over your chickens, and then you sprinkle on the herbs as well, the fresh herbs, either dried or fresh herbs on there too, because it still looks really yummy and adds some flavor, but you don't need quite as much when you have the essential oil as well. Plus you're getting the therapeutic effects of the oils when you're cooking with them. All right. Some diffuser recipes that are really nice. You could use those furs. You can use the Siberian fir, cypress, patchouli, and juniper. Those are some really yummy autumn recipes. We have the pumpkin spice diffuser blend, so it will smell like pumpkin pie in your house. So yeah, great to do. You got company, you can pretend like you've been cooking pumpkin pies. It's so yummy. So just adding some cinnamon and ginger, clove and cardamom to your diffuser and diffusing that, it will smell like pumpkin pie in your house. Maybe that's the inspiration you need to make the pie as well. So yummy. A night by the fire, diffuse the Siberian fir, frankincense, sandalwood, lavender, orange. That's another wonderful recipe. I know I'm going through a lot, so you don't have to write all this down. Just ask me for the recipe. If there's anything that's totally over your head, just ask me to repeat. And we can do this again and clarify some of those recipes, okay? Some great yummy recipes to do like a pumpkin drink. You can do pumpkin puree with yogurt, bananas, vanilla extract, and the pumpkin pie seasonings. And then you add just a little bit of On Guard and some ice, and you blend that up, and it makes a yummy, yummy pumpkin drink. So there's all kinds of ways. That's the point. There's all kinds of ways to use these oils. And it might seem a little intimidating at first, right? Because I'm talking about all kinds of recipes, so many different things. You don't need to start by doing it all. Just start with one thing, right? We know we can use it aromatically. So just putting a combination, just pick an oil, one oil or two or three, put them in your diffuser and just start, right? You can't go wrong. And then, so that would be aromatically. You can start using them topically. Just add it to some coconut oil, add it to your face cream, and just put it on. Simple, simple things, all right? And then you can just take them internally. Add one drop to your water. Add one drop to something and start there. And when you have these recipes, then we can start doing that. That's why the holiday parties are really fun. We can do this together. We have a holiday cooking class coming up. Things like that are just really fun and kind of get your hands dirty so you understand how to better use them. All right, so if you want to get together for something like that, please let me know. Apple chips, making apple chips in the dehydrator are great. You can just add a little bit of cinnamon to the apples. It's a wonderful way. Apple cake, you can use the oils with your apple cake. But last but not least, especially when we're dealing with the holidays, is mood management, right? I mentioned using some of these oils in the diffuser to help with moods, and it truly is. I carry them with me when I go somewhere. I have a little pouch in my purse that I have some of the mood oils with me, so I can diffuse them in the car. I can put them on myself when I'm starting to feel stuff, and then I can diffuse them at home. So don't try to feel like you got to know it all at once. But I do want to mention that this is a great month to get started with the oils because we have a never seen before promotion with doTERRA. I've never seen this before. They actually have 20% off some of the popular starter kits. So it's an amazing time to get started. So you don't have to spend the big amounts of money that you normally would to get your oils for the holidays. You'll actually save 20% off of those kits that are already discounted because you're getting them in a bulk amount, right? So there's a few ways that you can get your oils into your homes, right? If you already have a membership, go ahead and set up that loyalty rewards order and get some of those oils. If you are new to the oils, then you can get your own wholesale membership. So you are paying wholesale prices just the same as me and just the same as anybody else in the company, okay? So there's no reason to pay retail prices when you don't have to. You can purchase a membership by just paying $35, just like you do when you go to Costco and you get a membership or anything like that. And you can just order the oils that you want. But I highly suggest getting a starter kit, the enrollment kits, because they are an amazing deal. And it's the cheapest way to get your oils. And this month especially, they're 20% off. So depending on what your health goals are, I can help you figure out which one is best for you. But you're going to go to the website of whoever sent you to this link. you're going to this webinar. So you're going to go to their website and click join and save. If you're don't have a referral, or if I'm your referral, then go to mydoterra.com/DRB Rossi. So DR for doctor, B for Bridget, and then Rossi, ROSSI. And you're going to click join and save and pick your kit. But contact me so that we can work through this and make sure you're getting the one that's best for you. All right. So those are great ways to get the oils into your home. They ship really quickly. They have amazing holiday items right now as well that you can get this month for gifts or for yourself. So that's a great way to do that. And then we'll, of course, talk together and make sure you know how to properly use them, safely use them, and get the most out of what you ordered, right? So also, if you'd like to schedule a class to learn how to make these recipes, make some pumpkin pie, make some of these yummy whipping cream with a drop of orange essential oil in there. Oh, so yummy. Just let me know. We can schedule something for you, okay? So if you have any questions, please contact me. I am here to help you. I'm here to help you understand how to safely and effectively use these essential oils for you and your family to stay healthy through the holidays, to start this fall at an amazing new level, and keep it throughout the whole holiday season and moving into winter. All right. So thank you for being here with me, and I hope to hear from you real soon. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope to hear from you. Bye.